What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Ruin Random. And today guys I'm going to be using another 5 at the back team, which I'm sure is going to piss off many people. But we've got a different team anyway. It's a BPL team. The team's on the screen there for you. Contrary to, not contrary to anything. Because of high demand, not contrary to high demand, but because of high demand, I'm not going to go through the team. I'm just going to go and get into a game. So I've got some stuffs to talk about today guys, and it's basically what's been going on my channel the last week or so. Some of the Gareth Bale stuff, something about coin sponsors, and in relation to coin sponsors, if you guys do want to purchase any FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check out UT Coin Traders. Their link is in the description. A very fast, reliable and cheap service. But there's been a lot of controversy on my channel, especially like the last week or so, and I just need to talk about it rather than type it, because when I type it on Twitter or in comment sections, it gets lost in translation quite a lot of the time. First of all, I want you guys to know that I do what I do for you guys. Like I do what I think you guys want to see, and I do it to the best of my ability. And if that's not for you, then you don't have to watch these videos. They're free to watch. You don't pay anything for them, and there are many other YouTubers out there, FIFA specifically, that will give you what you probably are looking for. So if I'm not what you're looking for, rather than coming on and spamming my comments with hate and abuse, just go ahead and find someone else to watch, because I'm sure they would appreciate your view as an actual viewer rather than as someone that's just going to give them shit. That being said, the video that caused the most uproar recently, other than the player predictions, which we'll get to in a second, was the Gareth Bale discard video. Now, I knew for a fact it would get a lot of shit, and that's because Gareth Bale on PlayStation is worth 2 million coins, which at sale price is around £200, which is a considerable... Oh, crap. Oh, that's a good save. Which is a considerable amount of money. However, at cost price, those coins are actually about £70, which is still a considerable amount of money. Now, a lot of people thought that upon me and Bateson discarding them, we have no regard for coins or no regard for money, or don't care about subscribers. We could have given it away to subscribers. That's not the case at all. It was simply for entertainment value. A lot of people understood that it was entertaining. I found it remarkably funny. When a card like that gets discarded, it is humorous, in my opinion, at least. Of course, if you don't agree with me, that's what the comment section is for. Yeah. Oh, wow, he's going to score that. How has he missed? But yeah, so in my opinion, that it was just for a laugh, guys. It's towards the end of FIFA 13. I've got more than enough coins to do something with subscribers anyway, and I do things with subscribers often. And a lot of the comments were the fact that I could have given that away to a subscriber. I'm selfish, yada yada yada. But if you actually go back and look at my previous pink slips, I've lost around probably about 15 to 20 million coins worth of players and coins. Now that's a considerable amount of coins to lose. For example, Michael Liete, when he was first out of packs, the inform version, I pink slipped him and I lost him. That's 1.9 million coins there. So for people to say that I don't care about my subscribers or I don't care about the coins is ludicrous. It was just a one-time thing, and it was for comedy purposes, for the video and for nothing else. That's a nice tackle. This game feels really sluggish. So that's why that happened. And for those of you that disagree with what we did, yeah, I mean, it's stupid. And yeah, like, we could have given it away to a subscriber. But look at it like this, right? There's 350,000 people on my channel that are subscribed to my channel. There's probably around 80 to 100,000 active people on this channel. That's a lot of people. So even if I did give it away, the likelihood of you that's watching this right now getting it, how is that a penalty, ref? The likelihood of you getting it was very, very slim. On the flip side of that, had I sold him or had I stored him in the club, it would have made no difference to you, because if he's just sitting in my club, what difference does it make to you whether he's sitting in my club or whether I discard him? It actually makes zero difference to you at all. Which is why we kind of, myself and Bateson, came to the conclusion that it would be a lot of fun to do and make an interesting video. And for me, it was an interesting video. We still had to win the Gareth Bale. If we had lost, I would have had to give my Gareth Bale, my 93 Bale, to the person that we had lost against. Fortunately, we won. It was a really tense video, really good to play with, alongside Bateson. And just in general, I had a lot of fun making the video. So with that being said, that kind of gets the Bale thing out of the way, and that's like been a lot of the bad taste in my videos recently have been because players don't mean anything to me, or I don't care about players. You are so wrong. Regardless of one card or one video, like, I have to pay for my coins and for my players. I don't get this stuff for free. Oh my god, is this guy just going to scoop turn all the way down the field? You know, I don't get this stuff for free, contrary to what you guys believe. Like, coin sponsors, like, they're there, that's, you know, and what they offer to us as YouTubers is something that I will keep private, because I'm not here to talk about other people's incomes and whatever, and it's the same as YouTube earnings. Like, it's something that will just never be spoken about on YouTube. But I pay for my coins, and I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds on packs throughout the year. So if I feel like I want to discard one player, just allow me to discard it without, you know, without getting your panties in a twist just because you would have loved that card. Like, ultimately, it's a video game and it's a virtual card, and it doesn't really mean anything to anyone. So hopefully you guys see my point on that. I know a lot of people will still disagree with me and still give me hate for that through this video, but for those guys, you know, like I say, just take your energy elsewhere and find someone that you like and divert your bad energy and turn it into good energy for those people, because I think you'll be doing a lot better in the world than sitting here. And for those that come to my channel and tell me that I'm shit and that I don't deserve subs and views, you're doing nothing but helping the cause just by being on the video and giving it engagements and interactions. So if you actually want me to fail, the best thing to do is to not watch my video, like, rather than coming back and spamming it with comments, which, you know, goes on Twitter timelines and creates conversations, and it actually benefits me more than what you would probably like. The next thing I want to discuss is the player prediction videos. Right now, this is something that really winds me up, I guess, and that's because, like, obviously a fair few people have done player prediction videos, and I disagree with what they have to say. There's no question about that. I obviously have my thoughts and opinions, and they have their thoughts and opinions, and I disagree with what they have to say, and they probably would disagree with what I have to say. But on their videos, they get, like, a lot of likes and minimal dislikes. On my videos, I get like 1 dislike per 2 likes, and just because people agree, and it's ridiculous. Yes, I downgraded Hazard. If you look at his stats from 2 years ago compared to this year, he deserves a downgrade. He hasn't played as well or scored as many goals or created as many assists as from the year that he got upgraded to an 87. There is method behind everything I think about. There absolutely is. Whether you guys agree with that or not is neither here nor there, and that's not for you to judge, because it's a predictions video. It's about my prediction. It's not a guaranteed this is what it's going to be in the future video. It's a, hey, I'm going to have a guess. I might be wrong, I might be right, but we'll find out when the game's released. And imagine, guys, if I am right. Imagine if Hazard is downgraded. Then what? Like, what happens there? I was right, so, you know, and imagine if he's not, and I'm wrong. Like, big deal. It's a predictions video. It's my opinion on what these cards are going to be like, based on what I've seen of them in real life, and that's all there is to it. And for people, like, getting genuinely upset, like, actually, like, hurt that I, you know, maybe downgraded their player or didn't upgrade their favourite player enough, is ludicrous. It's just crazy, and I know a lot of you see that. A lot of you do. A lot of you understand that it was just a prediction, and Gordon and Jones. A lot of you understand that it was just a prediction and that I could be right, I could be wrong. So many people agreed with me, so many people disagreed with me, and I don't mind that side of things. You know, obviously not everyone's going to agree with my thoughts and opinions, and that's why YouTube is great, because you get the kind of platform to express yourself, which I really enjoy. I love the fact that people can express themselves in the comment section. It's just the insults that bother me. It's the fact that people, like someone would say, as if Ronaldo's going to be a 94, you fucking prick, and things like that. And it's just like, there's just no need for the insults. Like, I don't, you know, it's kind of like whatever, dude. Like, you know, I don't walk around in the street and, like, I'd go up to some stranger in a pub and be like, oh, that was a good game, you know, between Man United and Wigan, huh? And he'd be like, no, it's a shit game. And I'd be like, oh my god, you fucking arsehole, you cunt, how do you dare you say that's a fucking shit game? What the fuck do you think you're saying? You don't even watch real football, you prick. Ah! And it's just like the most insanely stupid thing to do, you know, like, it's just not done in real life or anywhere. I almost scored a back heel goal there.
Definitely start doing it in real life though, because it sounds fucking awesome.
So that took me to that side of things, and my, you know, the player prediction videos I won't do anymore, just because it, like, the amount of effort that goes into it, which is a lot. You guys think it's easy, it's not. I spent probably about 4 or 5 hours looking at stats, figures. I was looking at FIFA 12 and FIFA 11 cards to kind of base my opinions on what I thought they should be. And people will be like, oh, you just fucking put some cards on the screen and made a video. And it's not quite that simple. It really isn't. Like, a lot of effort went into it, and it's really disappointing when my opinion is just overlooked by somebody else's opinion and they disregard all my work just because they don't agree with what I say. Like that, I just find it nonsense. So I won't make another predictions video, and I won't even go back to talking about prediction videos. I didn't even talk about them anyway. I just wanted to get that off my chest, and it brings me back to pretty much the last thing we're going to talk about today, and that is oh, that's a good shot. That is pink slips and wagers against Ruiner Randomer, Road to Glories, and things like shooting for silverware. Now, there's a lot of old school subscribers that I have that love Ruiner Randomer. It's why you joined me on YouTube. It's how you found me. It's the fact that you enjoy my gameplay and my commentary. Mainly my commentary, not so much my gameplay. I know a lot of people are here because they would put a video like this, they would simply put on in the background whilst they're playing FIFA, and they wouldn't actually watch the game, they just listen to the commentary. And that's awesome to have, right? That is awesome to have. But after Team of the Season was done and all the blue players were no longer in packs and so on and so forth, I had hundreds of people every single day. What are you still laughing at? I had hundreds of people every single day messaging me, asking me to do pink slips and asking me to do wagers. So I did a wager series, and it didn't go down great because I rage and I get mad at FIFA, and so people started giving me shit for getting mad at FIFA. So I stopped getting mad at FIFA, and on the back of that, people started calling my wagers fake because I'm not getting mad because I don't care or it's fake or whatever. So I thought, you know what, instead of doing wagers where they can be called fake or I can get mad or not get mad, let me do pink slips, because that way I don't have anything on the line except, how have I not scored? The only thing on the line for me is to win the game and make a video of it. If I lose the game, they get the card. If I win the game, I don't get anything. There's a little bit less pressure, and also it gives something back to the fans, you know, like if oh wow, oh that's a great save. If the fan wins the game, they get the card, and that's awesome, you know, they get a card they probably previously wouldn't have been able to ever have. And it works out for everyone. So I started doing pink slips, and literally after the first sort of like 8 to 10 pink slips were brilliant. Like the views on them were good, the likes on them were good, everything on them was good. And then out of literally nowhere, people started going mad at me for doing pink slips and calling me unoriginal and saying that I'm shit and I'm the worst YouTuber and I need to get some originality into my channel and that my channel's going downhill. And I'm thinking, the very last video, the same people were there saying how awesome pink slips were and so on and so forth. And it's like, the way I explained it on Twitter was that I don't think you guys know what you want to see from me, because there's so many people that watch my videos. There's obviously so many different opinions on what you want to see, and it's really, really hard to please everyone. So moving forwards, what I'm going to do up until FIFA 14 is I'm going to give some old and some new shit. Basically every single day you're going to get either, or well, you're going to get a Ruiner Randomer or something like shooting for silverware. If you guys have never seen shooting for silverware before, it's where I build a team, do a squad builder on a team, play a cup run, basically like go into the Gold Cup and play through the Gold Cup and show you the highlights pretty much. And it's called shooting for silverware. It's essentially a squad builder. It's just the way that I promote it through as a squad builder. You know, bring you some of those, so you get to see some different squads, some different formations, and see how I feel about different squads. And then you'll get Ruiner Randomer, and then on the other side of the coin, I'll be doing wagers and pink slips, because there are a lot of people that also want wagers and pink slips. So I think if I do it like that, it kind of gets both sets of fans, because I seem to have like a massive divide of fans here. Like some people love one thing, some people love the other, and doing it that way I think will definitely open up the eyes of both sides of the people that love, you know, the people that love the commentaries and the people that love the kind of the other stuff, and please everyone. And if I can do that, then I'm a winner, and if I can't, then I'm fucked. But I'll only be doing that up till FIFA 14, because I've got a lot of stuff planned for FIFA 14, and it would just be like irrelevant to do it on FIFA 13. Now the last thing I want to discuss is something that's actually a touchy subject, and something that a lot of people probably would prefer I didn't discuss and even talk about in general, and that's YouTube as a business. YouTube is now my full-time job. I still own my business, my pub, but my dad runs it. It's like my dad and mine and my dad's business, and now I don't actually work there. I have no involvement in the running of the business. I'm just what you would like to call a shareholder. And that makes YouTube pretty much, oh come on Johnson, oh wow, that makes YouTube my full-time job. This is where I earn my money. This is what I do for a living. I play FIFA, I make videos, and I try and entertain you guys for a living. With that in mind, every businessman, whether it's YouTube, whether it's McDonald's, whether it's my pub business, whether it's sales, whether it's, I don't know, telemarketing, anything you like, everyone always tries to improve their business, because if you just sit on what you've got, you're never going to get anywhere in life. If you just like do the bare minimum and hope that that will work out for you, you're going to fail. And I don't like to fail. I like to succeed. I like to win. You can tell that by the games that I play and how I play them and how seriously I take them. But more so, you know, I like to succeed. I like to consider myself a success. And on YouTube so far, I would consider my time on YouTube a success. You know, I've got almost 350,000 subscribers. I've got like 55 million video views. Like, that's an insane amount. I've got a couple of videos over 1 million hits. Like, that's things that I never thought I would achieve. So in that sense, I consider myself successful. In light of that, YouTube as a business is about views. It's not about subscribers. I was going to say I don't care about subscribers, but that's absolutely nonsense thing to say. I care about subscribers. I don't care about the number of subscribers I have. The number of subscribers I have is irrelevant. It's about the number of views you get as a YouTuber. You can have 100,000 views. For example, Road to Shore, he has like 150,000 subs or so, and obviously he's blown up in the last few months. And he gets around 4.5 million views a month. Now, a channel like mine, I have 350,000 subscribers, and I get around 4.2 to 4.4 million views a month. So essentially, he has a better channel than me. Not even essentially, he actually has a better channel than me. And I don't begrudge him for that. You know, his content is very, very entertaining. What he does is very good, and that, like, the way he's promoted himself is fantastic. But for me, obviously now I need to help myself and improve my business, which is what this YouTube channel is. But the business, before people will think like, oh, I'm just in it for the money, the business is entertaining you guys. So I do my best to entertain you rather than think about just the money. But you've got to do things that generate the views. Oh, come on, Johnson. Oh, there we go. You've got to do the things that generate the views. So things that are generating views right now, funny squad builders, which you've never seen on my channel. Misleading titles, which the odd 1 or 2 titles from me would be relatively misleading, but it always has some relevance to the actual video. There are many channels out there that aren't even part of this community, that from other communities that have misleading titles. And then you've got wagers, pink slips, things like that. They're really successful in the community right now. So for me to like advance my channel, I have to do these things to keep the views and the subs kind of rolling in. And in light of that, if I do something that's original and unique, it's not going to get searched for because I'm the only person doing it. So the only people that would find what I'm doing are the people that are already subscribed to me. And whilst I want to put out content for the people that already subscribe to me, I also want to put out content that new people are going to find so that I can expand my business and grow my business and ultimately become a better entertainer, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to entertain, and I want to be the best entertainer that I can be. Whether or not I am is for you guys to judge, and it is entirely your decision whether I'm a good entertainer or not. And if I'm not a good entertainer in your opinion, then like I say, there are many other channels out there that you can go to. Like that, you know, KSI is a very that nearly went in. KSI is a channel that people love. Road to Shore is a channel that people love for comedy. Then you've got people like FIFA Rally and Goujon Daniel that people love for the gameplay. And then you've got people like myself who people love for the commentary. But commentary is a really difficult one to excel yourself at. Just because it's it's not the same. Like you attack a different target group of audience. And in light of that, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 1 video per day for that and 1 video per day for the entertainment of like pink slips and wagers, and hopefully balance it so that both sets of fans are eagerly pleased. And if I can do that, that would be absolutely fantastic. Of course, that is again for you guys to judge. Ended up winning that match, 2 goals from Andy Johnson. I probably deserved it. I had a few long shots, but I had a few shots I can't believe he saved. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed like a little bit of an insight into me and what I'm trying to say here. And obviously some of you may genuinely be too young to comprehend what I'm trying to say and think that you're just in it for the money and so on and so forth. And some of you may get it. And for anyone that does or doesn't get it, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on what I've just spoken about in the comment section, because it means a lot to me. Like, I genuinely try every day to better myself for you guys, to make the best content out there. And sometimes I try things that fail, and if they fail, I just reevaluate and move on. I don't like to hang on it and like cry about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, you know. So maybe a week, but maybe 10 days. Sometimes I like to do it for a few weeks. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And El Dinero is still snickering like a childish little girl.
You say you're not an entertainer, but I cannot stop laughing at that.